So I just had this thing arrive earlier. It's a standard ESP32 chip, a dev board with a USB-C and the terminal adapter, if you will, or a breakout board. My intention with this is to try and flash it with FluidNC and have it output the pull signals for my stepper motor driver. Previously, I didn't have much luck with the ESP32 ETH module, which I wasn't able to flash or reach in any way, actually. And so this might give me a better chance of getting things done, at least for the test board.
So the first thing we're gonna need to do is actually download the drivers. In my case, it's CP210X because the chip is CP2102. And so I downloaded the Windows version here, and we're gonna just install it by right-clicking the INF file, clicking install, open. And that in its essence is gonna install the driver for us. Now we're gonna go to a device manager, look under COM and LTP ports, and we can see that there is a COM port labeled 4 with which suggests that the device is correctly connected with the baud rate 115200, which is standard for this UART connection. So it seems that it was successful. We actually have two ways of installing the FluidNC itself. The first one, which I'm going to show you later, is done via the web install, which is easier. And the second thing is you can actually download the firmware for Windows in this folder, as I'm showing you. Choose which specific ESP32 chip you have, and then just run the bat file on Windows, which should open up terminal and connect to your ESP32. However, I'm gonna show you an easier option here.
So next, you're gonna go open your browser and type installer.fluidnc.com, where you're just gonna click continue. Now you should have already connected your ESP32 chip via USB to your computer, and now it should recognize it.
There you can see the board type as well as other parameters if you're interested or need them for further processes. And pretty much the only thing left here is to click install. Now this leaves you with the choice of installing it for ESP32 or the S3 type. It lets you choose your version. It lets you choose whether you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or no connection. And it lets you choose the WebUI 2 or 3 and the baud rate. But that's pretty much it after you hit install. Now, what you need to have in mind is before you actually hit install, you need to hold the boot button on your ESP32, otherwise this is not going to connect properly. That boot thing is something I wish someone had told me earlier, because I spent quite some time figuring out why it wasn't flashing. So here you go, just need to hold boot. However, here you can see the config YAML file. You can download it, edit it, set up your machine, and under Wi-Fi, I guess, you can see the IP of the chip. Now that's pretty much it.
So now that we have seen how to flash a generic ESP32 chip with FluidNC, which is free and relatively easy to do, you should see the potential in this, and that is that you can actually buy a very, very cheap chip on the internet, and you can build a CNC machine's brain with just that, with no need to invest in ESP32 based controllers, although they do have some enhancements over the generic one, especially when it comes to outputs, etc. Now, this is intended to be used for, I'd say, pretty simple machines, but I'm sure you can get something like a 3-axis machine or 4-axis perhaps running just with this very cheap chip. So go ahead, config your config.yaml file, or start wiring your electrical, your stepper motor drivers, your motors, and you should be good to go with this.